Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn about how the spindle control is working in Fanuc CNC. Okay, so this is the block diagram for the spindle control. In first yellow box we have some command. I think most of the CNC people know this command because this is the spindle command. If you give M03 mean spindle will rotate in clockwise. Okay, so what about the S? So S is nothing but the speed of the spindle. We can mention here. Do you want to run your spindle at 1500 rpm, then you can give it 1500. Yes, 1500. So now the CNC will operate the spindle in the 1500 rpm. Okay, so this is the spindle command. I think most of the people know, and now you got some idea about this command. If you are not a CNCN, then you will get some knowledge. Okay, so now I'm giving M03 yes 1000. So this is my command. I want to rotate my spindle into clockwise with the 1000 rpm. So now I'm giving the command to CNC. Now CNC what will do? Okay, now CNC will process the speed, but what about the command? It will send the M03 command to PMC. So PMC will turn on the according control signal to the spindle. Suppose if you want to rotate the spindle clockwise, we are giving M03. So the M03 is sent to PMC through the F signals. So now PMC will give the G signal again to the CNC. Now the CNC will execute the clockwise command. Okay, the speed command is directly sent to the drive, but the clockwise command is sent to PMC. The PMC is sending according signal to the clockwise signal. Okay, so this is the communication JA41. So this is sending and receiving the signal between CNC PMC. So according to the CNC signal, it will give the command to the spindle amplifier. Okay, through this communication JA41 cable. Control signal plus speed. Control signal is nothing but the clockwise, anti-clockwise, start and stop. Okay, speed is the directly sent to the drive through the communication cable JA41. Okay, so now spindle amplifier will execute the control and speed signal from CNC. It will apply to the motor with the help of electrical signal. Okay, so again spindle amplifier will tell the status of the spindle motor or something. If we are giving 1000 rpm to the drive, then it will give again it will give the some signal, status control signal. Okay, now the spindle is rotating at 1000 rpm. Like that, it will give the control signal to the CNC. Now CNC will run without any alarm. Okay, spindle is okay. It is running without the alarm, like this. So this is a basic spindle control. Now we have different type of spindle control. So now I want to monitor the position of the spindle. So on that time the circuit will vary. This is also one type of spindle control. We are giving the same command M03 S1000. So now CNC is getting that command. Okay, through JA40 speed is directly sent to the spindle amplifier, but M03 command is given to PMC and DIDO and to the spindle amplifier. From the spindle amplifier we are having a receiver circuit. From the receiver circuit again that signal sent to PMC. Now PMC is sending signal to CNC. Okay, so we should know the status of the spindle amplifier. That status is sent via DIDO, PMC and to CNC. Okay, so through JA40 we are directly sending the speed signal. Okay, but control signal is processed by PMC using DIDO. This is one type of spindle control. So if you want to monitor the position, so we should use a position coder in the spindle. So that position code is directly connected to JA41 in the CNC, not spindle amplifier. So this is also one of the spindle control. So we have two methods. Okay, this is the spindle amplifier connecting the spindle amplifier. So if you take any spindle amplifier, we will have this nameplate, a sticker. So in this sticker you can get a lot of knowledge. See, we have the part number or a specification number, rated input, how much power in a spindle amplifier can withstand. So it can give the 13.2 kilowatts. So maximum output voltage 240 volt and rated output current 48 amps. So like that, a lot of videos we can get this from sticker. And we have manual number also. So by using this manual number, you can search on the internet, you can get the according manual to this series, alpha spindle amplifier module. Then you can read a lot of details about the drive. This is a block diagram. If you refer the block diagram, this diagram also can give a lot of knowledge to you. See, this is J1, JY1, JYA2, JYA3, JYA4. JY1 is used to speedometer, load meter, and override. So you can connect this type of devices. And if you want to connect position coder or proximity switch or CES center to detect the RPM, you can use to JYA3. Okay, JYA4 also you can use it, position coder and BZ sensor, like that. Okay. CEZ2 is the power connector. K70, using K70 we can connect the ground, and a lot of videos we have. This is a fiber optical connection, K27, K27. This is from CNC, incoming from CNC, outgoing to servo drive or spindle drive, whatever we are using, it will goes to input. Okay, this is the optical cable input and output. So in the block diagram we can get a lot of knowledge. And this is the beta series servo and spindle amplifier in the same configuration. There's nothing different from alpha and beta. It maybe some of the functions will vary when comparing with the alpha series, but both are okay. So according to the application, we have to select and we need to use. So this is the detail about spindle control, how it's working. So in future, I will explain you how the M codes are working, G codes are working, how can we generate a new M code like this. In future, I will put a separate video. So thanks for watching, guys. If you really like this video, if you really learn stuff from this video, please share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.